viewers, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Okay, so I'm going to make this video as short as possible because I have few minutes to get ready for work. Okay, so this video is purposely to give you few tips about how to go about or how to find job in Ghana. Yes, it's every youth dream to find a job. All right, so we all know after school we have thoughts swelling in our mind. Am I going to get a job? The system is pretty hard. We have all those questions, but worry no more, because there are other agencies who are also looking for people to recruit. So if you should, now the system works in a different pattern. If you should go directly into agencies asking for job opportunities, the likelihood that you would get the job is probably 20 or 100%. All right, because now there's revolution, and then things have changed, so companies prefer going through recruiting agencies to give them the best talents available, so they wouldn't have to go around viewing applications of various individuals who pass by their agencies to drop applications and all that. Rather, they have someone going through the stress to review applications, sort people out, and find out the best talents. So right now, if you are in school or you are about completing, you're about leaving school, what you should be thinking about is, what do I have that others don't have? That code or word put me on a higher pedestal in terms of choosing people for work. That's what you should be thinking about. So you should rather make that analysis, check around you. If everybody around you have the same criteria as you do, then I think the next step is to try and get something different, something they don't have. Because now, just like even social media, this stars, Kwame Eugene, they don't go around managing their own social media platform. They rather recruit people who manage their social media platforms. All right, so it's the same for these big companies. They don't spend time going through applications, but rather they make recruiting agencies take the stress to go through the various applications and sort out the best for them. Okay, so I'm going to give you a list of recruiting agencies, and I'm going to save the best. Okay, I won't say the best because I got a job through one, and I know people who got jobs through another. So I'll reserve the last two for the latter part of the video, because at least I have more to say on that one, because I'm a living testimony. Okay, so first on the list we have Plateau Consults. So they recruit people, and then also not just recruiting people for companies, but also they help agencies, companies who are now coming up to get people for work. So they outsource people for companies. So if you're a new setup, if you're a new agency coming up and you need people, you need when I say people, you need the best talent to start your business with. If you go to Plateau Consult, they will help you. They will go through the stress of going through the list of applications and making sure they only give you, they outsource the best for you. Okay, and then we have Labor Power Recruitment and Staffing Solutions Limited, and they are located at Tema. Okay, so they basically do the same thing as Plateau Consult, just that they don't outsource people for companies. And we have African Manpower, which is at Achimota. They are in the Punch Tower building at Achimota. Then we have Vintage HR Services. Just as the name goes, Vintage HR Services. They provide people, they employ people for companies, but only people who have HR background. So if you went to school, you did anything related to human relations, yes, they recruit such people. So if you should apply to Vintage HR Services, they go through your list. And as I told you earlier, there are other people who have HR background human relation background who would also apply. So you'd first have to think, what do I have as part of my CV that they don't have? What talent do I have that the others don't have? It could be something attached. HR, they deal with human relations stuff, so you can add IT to it. IT, because you now we have, the world has evolved and we deal with computer more. Now the paperwork, we all know HR is related to paperwork, but now the world is revolved, like we are revolving, so we don't necessarily use paperwork anymore. We do we do use it, but not as frequent or rampant as we used to do. So probably could add something like IT. So if you have such talent, that would make you a better pick as compared to someone who also have probably masters in HR but knows nothing about computer or doesn't have an ICT certificate. Are you getting me? Yes. So, and then the African Manpower too, basically they do the same thing, but they don't recruit for banks as Montran does. Yes, so Montran is part of the last two I'm reserving for the best. Yes, so African Manpower recruit for other services, be it like, not banking related, but in different sectors, in the different sectors we have in the working environment. So now we have Montran and Jobberman. I got a job through Montran. Okay, so for Montran, they have branches in a lot of places, but in the places I know, as Sunyani, they have a branch in Sunyani, they have a branch in Kumasi, and they have a branch here in Accra. I don't know about Cape Coast and the other places, no. So in Accra, there are two places. I know of only one. So you can go online, type Montran, MON-TRAN location. So you would type that on Google or any search engine, search for Montran, check their various locations and branches, and then you get your results. Okay, so I know of the one at Drinkano Gate. Okay, so if you want me to show you, maybe you want me to do a live video of where exactly they are located, I don't mind. But as part of the things, the contract I signed, we are not supposed to reveal personal information about the place, but the least I can tell you is they are an accredited source. They don't take anything from you. There are other recruiting agencies that would ask something, they will ask for money from you before they carry on or process your application. It doesn't work the same for Montran. You don't pay a penny at the beginning. Yes, but there are other options depending on what you want to do. If you want to do and yes, Montran recruit for banking sectors, that's all. Banking, totally banking. And we have other agencies that recruit for call center. I'll find out for you. And then we have Jobberman, yes, they to recruit for banks and then other places, but Montran is specifically for banks. So you can find about Montran, you can find out about Jobberman on Google or any search engine, and you get the information you need. Okay, so with Montran, they specifically recruit people for banks. Okay, and so they also go out for the best. All right, so for like banks that Montran recruit for, I think we have EcoBank, we have FBM Bank. They have banks like that. So yes, thank you so much for staying with me. I'm already running out of time. I hope this helps out some way somehow. So we should try and forget about the fact that people are saying there are no jobs in Ghana. And yes, before I leave, I also didn't know about recruiting agencies until a manager in one of these hotels, is it Alisa Hotel, yes, told me about recruiting agencies. So I didn't know about it. I had not heard of recruiting agencies. All right, there's this rumors going around and they take a chunk of your money, but sweetheart, is good for a start. If you get a job when you're being paid about 3,500, 2,500 for a start, it's okay. And then remember, you don't stay in a job as a contract personnel forever. You work hard. The agency can pick you or staff you themselves. They can staff you. So it's a process. All right. Okay, so yes, they are recruiting agencies, and so we should, get this notion out of our mind, this notion that there's no job in Ghana. Because right now, one thing you have to also understand is the world is evolving, and as it's evolving, we are picking up steps from different places, and that is when recruiting agencies come in. They are new, so a lot of people haven't heard about them. I won't say new per se, they have been there for a very long time, but we just haven't heard of them. Okay, so you can go online, search for recruiting agencies in Ghana, and you would get a lot of recruiting agencies. Just apply, just go through their profile, check what they do. If you want to work in a banking center, then I recommend Montran. If you want to work in a different kind of environment aside banking, then you can go for Plateau Consult or Labor Power Recruitments. They are also located at Tema, and then the African Manpower. So you can search all this online. Thank you so much for your time. I'll be getting ready for work, so I wish you all the best, and I hope you get something out of this. I hope this video helps. I really hope it will. So now I'm getting ready for work. Thank you so much for your time, guys. Thank you so much. I hope I'm wearing this thing well. Yep. Just give it a little brush and then that'll be it. All right. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for having me, guys. See you, I won't say next week. I really wish I would post next week. So in my next video, I'll be talking about a post I saw on StarChat. I hope you have time, sit down behind your screen and watch me. Please like my videos, I beg. I beg you, like and share my videos. Thank you so much, guys. God bless you. Bye.
N'oubliez pas de télécharger de Dono App sur Play Store ou l'App Store. Merci.